Magdeburger August und Sparwasser gegen 2 Italiener und ein Selbsttor der Italiener Tor. 1:0 für Magdeburg.
Hi guys, welcome back. Episode number 20 of The Club Rising with FC Magdeburg. This is the league table. So if you remember the last episode, we had a bit of a promotion killer. Oh, that's not the table. That's the table. So we ended up finishing 6th place, probably a position less than what we really deserved, and well, not what we deserved, but how we finished. I think we followed it up with another defeat against someone like Sandhausen and ended up winning the last game. But 6th, we picked up a lot of dough. We have moved on a bit. We are in now the 5th of November. A couple of reasons. We've had a really hectic summer. Marlon Drews and another one has gone. I've got a load of money in, and then it was a last minute splurge trying to get players in. A swapping formation which didn't work. So at the moment we are in 10th place. So below our expectations of around 6th. However, we have just beaten Fortuna Dusseldorf 5-3. We started the season well. We beat Bremen. And then we went on an awful run. So we started with 2 wins actually, and then we only won 1 in the next 9. And then we've picked it up with only 1 league win. But we've moved back to the 4-2-3-1. We did have some problems. The main issues being, if we go on to the transfers, look at all that dough now. 12, since we only get 70%, £12 million, nearly £13 million, and 65 grand in wages still to spend. Marlon Drews went. I must have rejected about 50 bids for him, around 3 million. We did have Bayern Munich come up to 9.5, and then Leipzig came in with about a 9 million bid, and I just kept saying 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, and they got closer and closer and closer. That went, so that was fine, but that was once again quite close to the January transfer, the summer window closing. I then offered Bats a new contract, and then he chose to go to Augsburg. I didn't realise he'd put it in as low as 3.7 million. I was sure in my head that it was 10 million, but it's actually Pereira, the other youngster that I've got as a 10 million, and I lost him. So then it was a mad dash of trying to get people in. As you can see, it's been a bit of a hectic summer. Very hectic. We have seen a fair few go. Endo was the reserve sort of like left back. He's gone. George Long wanted to go. Noel wanted. Well, he was on the bench. He's reaching 31. His last year of contract, and I thought that was decent money. I wouldn't renew his contract anyway. A couple of youngsters have gone out on loan. Finally got rid of Hackenberg. On the ins, so we've got Gribben back on loan, Sarpi back on loan, Mavropanos back on loan, and Avina all back on loan. You do loan deals, yeah. And then Prince. Oh, and Vitek. We won't see Vitek. He's already gone back. This is Beerling. He's gone back mainly because I couldn't get him in the team. He has done remarkably well. Not for me. That must be in the youth league or something, non-competitive. So in their under-19s, back in their under-19s. Look, Maximilian Vitek. He was one of my favourites in FM18 with 1860 Munich. I've got him on loan, left back. I think we're paying quite a fair, decent chunk of his wages. He's been injured, and so has Heiss, who's the reserve left back. So that was one issue. Eddie Ganor, Nahor, I think we'll go with, has come in on loan. Only playing 1.2 grand a week wages. He started picking up a bit of form. It just needed a little bit of time. He's my replacement for Bats. Obviously nowhere near as good, but he's 6'2", better stamina, better fitness, and he's going to do a lot of running in there. He's just started to settle in. And then Prince is a backup goalkeeper. He had a bit of a torrid time, the games that he has played, losing Long, and then Peacock Farrell got injured, who's currently my number 1. So we'll go back to the transfers, the done deals. So Emmanuel, guy that we've had on loan for 3 seasons, is now made a permanent. He's just edged out of the team at the moment because of an arrival of another player. Simone Lafasu got him in. He's done all right. Once again, not started well, but we haven't started well. And then Z Maria, who we had on loan last year, has come back into the team and done really well. I've been busy trying to get some youngsters in. So Yanis Buhur is a ball-winning midfielder, but also going to play in the centre of the park, centre half and left back. 100 grand from Jenna, and he's 5-star potential. Only 2.5 star, but he's only 18, and he's in the first team squad now. So he's done 5 games so far. He's done all right. Palos is just a freebie that the scout recommended. We're not paying bugger all for him. He's 20 years old now. I don't think he's going to turn into anything, but he's 6 foot. He's on loan, and he started pretty well. He's at Boca Udinos, which is the B, the second division, I imagine, in Argentina. Amawaka is Manchester City youngster. He's had a torrid start. He's a reserve. 5-star potential though, only 21 years old. He's only just turned 21 as well, and he's got, the potential to be a decent centre half. Carlos Eduardo, another youngster. He's playing in our under-19s at the moment. I think who did he get released from? He got released from a third division side, and I've got him in. I think he looks after it just as a ball winner. He looks all right. His physicals are already getting up there. Marking, tackling already in sort of like the early teens. So you could see them going up to maybe 16, 17, maybe that 13, 14, 15 if we can work on him. And his mentals as an 18-year-old out of bed, his determination, positioning, work rate. So I was quite happy with that. Next one, another youngster we've got in, Reinhardt, an attacking midfielder, 18 years old. We got a really good deal. Got a cheap deal because I've sent him back on loan to the team that we got him from. Awesome physicals. I think that was the thing that I noticed the most to start with, but I'm just trying to get some more German youngsters in. Dwight Gale, panic buy, number 1. I wanted backup. There was no around. I didn't want to spend any money, mainly because I'm using Avina and I've got him in. And to be honest, I don't think I'm going to play him again this season. Main reason is he plays one more game, he gets another contract, even though he's on 3.5 grand, so it's not the end of the world, but I don't want him really clogging up the squad, being unhappy. Prince Boateng, 6'3" defender, 18 years old, sent him back on loan to 1860 Munich. I'm hoping he's going to be a top player, already good physicals. He's getting there with his heading, marking, attacking, just what you want. I don't ever like my centre halves to do much, and he's getting there. Maybe them ones aren't great at the moment, but as a defensive centre half, yeah, I'm happy with that. He's 6'3" as well for an 18-year-old. Next one, this is the one. This is the big one. I had to pay top dollar for him. The money spread out over a couple of years. This was before I got actually in all the cash from Drews and Bats. He's now playing as an advanced playmaker, right in the middle. He's made an amazing start. As a 19-year-old, only ever playing 2 games, I banged him straight in, and he's done really well. I think I haven't been stupid. Yeah, he's got no release fees or anything like that, and he has been sensational so far this season. Kevin Paedophile Catherone, a name that you always see on Football Manager, one that sticks out. He's had a bit of a torrid time. From what I've seen in the games though, he's done alright. His stats are pretty good. For a 32-year-old, he's got decent physicals. I think he's only on a 1-year deal. A bit of a panic buy, but he was from Drew's going. But it was a best. I didn't want to buy a player in for sort of like £3 million and him being average. I saw him for 550k and I thought, right, well, if he's half decent, he can play this year and be back up next year. Jordan Rossiter, I just went that he could play that role. This was a sort of like a late deal. I didn't know I was going to get Nahor at the time, so I've got him in. He's not had a great start, but once again, he's all right. I don't think... I managed to keep him on a 1-year deal. He's on a lot of money. So I think he will... If he's still worth that much in January, I think I might try and offload him because he's not playing at the moment. And there it is. So we've had a bit of a torrid time. The tactic that we are playing... There we go. I've got Gribben on inside forward at the moment. It's not really working, but I'm trying to get him and Bury in the same team. Evina has bounced back. He was out injured for 5 or 6 weeks. That was the big downfall. Andresen, where is he? We've got a youngster called Andresen. I think we bought for $7,500. He's made an alright start. He causes a few problems when he comes on. He is 6'7", mind. So I'm now looking at introducing a few, ready for next year and the years to come. Bennett's still on the bench. Yeah, but at one point we didn't have a centre midfielder really. We were struggling in there, and then we lost. They're still out actually. Vitek and Heiser are both still injured. Brian was injured as well, so I had to play the youngster Buring out there. Andresen was injured, so I was playing Amakwa, or whatever he's called, in there, and we were really struggling. However, the last 2 games, we've just gone back to this, and we've played really well. So today's episode, we're going to go and play Hiedenheim at home. I think they're bottom of the league. Yes, they are. So we're 7 points off. We want to be getting up here. If we can get a little run together, you never know. We're sort of like a third of the way through the season. This is how I'm going to do it for the foreseeable. Well, until we hopefully get out of this league. Just maybe 3 or 4 episodes a season. Just to crack on and get out. Hopefully get out of the division. So guys, we will come back ready for the start of the game. Oh no, look, hang on. He's already wanting first team football. Thiago Pereira is playing well. That's worked well. That one always works well for me. As long as he's not playing crap, that one always works well for me. That. Right guys, we'll come back in a minute. Right guys, so I've had to make a change. Avina has not recovered. He did get a hat-trick in his last game, 10 in 10 already. He's absolutely flying. And I've actually got him for another season. There has been the change in presidency, the elections. A new guy's taken over and said that he's happy with me, but I'm only going to be judged on transfers and results from the day he took over. So a little bit of a worry, because obviously I was in quite a secure job. It does still sound very secure, but we'll have to see. So there's today's team. We are playing bottom of the league. Hopefully we can get a little bit of a run going. We need to get a run going. I'm quite happy now. I'm happy with the midfield, the shape we've got, and hopefully Julius Bury can put on a little bit of a show for you guys. Fingers crossed. I have changed the camera angle slightly. I think it's on TV or something now. Just prefer it, to be honest. Here we go. 18 minutes in. Sorry, 19 minutes. 19th minute. First highlight of the game. We're playing it short. We're going to get a win. Are we going to be able to get a pinch in here? Building the play for a team that are bottom of the league. Here we go. We've won it. Anderson, Zuccanor, Di Maria, Mason. Oh, that was an awful pass. Oh, we're in. Are we going to nick it off? We have. Bury. Oh dear God. All that play, and then Bury nips in. He's in fine form. That'll settle us down a treat. Yeah, the Fortuna game, I think they were second before the game. We absolutely blew them away, we did. And then they scored a few goals back. A screamer, penalty. But the 5-3 was more than deserved. We absolutely ripped them apart. We didn't play counter, but it seemed to be all our goals came on a counter. I am going to spend... What we're going to do is over the next sort of like few months really putting to bed some searching of some really quality players, and maybe even as early as January. Bennett, Gribben, surely. Oh, he's at the post. Unlucky. Get some really good transfers in. Spend a bit of money because we've got the money there. We've got the money in the wages as well, and go for it. Hopefully, if we can get to sort of like the Christmas break, which is around, I think it's just after. I think it's just before Christmas. The winter break, we sort of like off for 3 weeks. If I can get some form going up until that point, get some transfers in, and then have a right push like we did, to be fair, like we did at the end of last season. Right, are they going to break on us? No, we've won it back. Bennett. Gribben. This is what I want, is if I play Gribben as an instant, it's not really his favourite, but he can play it. Gribben filling in, and then I have got Vitek. Oh, what a move, what a move. What a goal. 2-0. We're playing some lovely stuff. And then having Vitek when he's fit, bombing down. I will take off, probably crossing early, and get Vitek up and running down that left hand side. So we're coming to half time. Oh, we're going to get another one before half time. Yes, we are. Who was that? Mavropanos, assisted by Gribben, 3-0. Oh, what do you think to the shirts? How much was it? $9.99. Classic football kits. I think it's from, this is the only one that I could find in the country. It was brand new, it had a tag on it. $9.99, I think it's from the 2010-11 season. Not the nicest one, because the new one is lovely, but it's about €75, I think. So I can't afford that. I am planning with all my saves that I do on YouTube to buy a shirt, whether it be a classic one or a Chinese special. We're going to get another here. I'm going to do a couple of changes. Bennett's got one. It was a bit of deflection, but he's got up. I think it's his first of the season for Bennett. Not like that. The nearly hero, shall we say, from last season. Right, let's get Boer on. Let's get some youngsters on. Let's give Rossiter a little run out just to keep him happy. Gribben. Oh, what's going to be my striker on? No, we'll keep Bennett on. We'll rest Gribben. Put you as a winger. Anderson Emmanuel. We're on the run again. Burry. He loves a drive at defence. This is it. This is, I know the bottom of the league, but this is the kind of dominating performance that you need. So we've strung three wins together. One being in the cup, but it's a run and a bit of momentum. I think the top of the league are always bloody way. Hoist Kiel, I think it is. I think they've gone like well clear. I think we're like 7 behind third, and I think they're another 8 in front. I think we're about 15, 16 behind. We've done all our subs, so we're just going to wind it down. Let's praise them. Oh no. We're struggling with injury at the moment. Is that going to be it? What was that throwing? Surely that's it. There it is, guys. 4-0. Bit of a worry to see how much Burry is injured. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to... Where we're going to go up to? I'll play about 12 games. I don't know if that'll probably take us through to the January. I'll bring it around maybe January and see what dealings I can get done in that time, and then that then take us through to roughly the end of the season. And if we can get a little promotion sort of like running together, we'll get another episode in. It's half my fault this time, but I have been sort of like done. We did have a settled squad, and then roughly trying to get in cover for players that were injured. But where we see, we're only 4 points off now. We're only 4 points off. Burry. It's gutting because he's been in great form. Look, 4 assists, 2 goals in 7 starts, 6 as sub. But we have got Gribben to go back in there, and Emmanuel can go out on the left as a winger. So not all doom and gloom. Alright guys, if you enjoyed today's episode, please drop a like, comment, and please subscribe to the channel. I have got a new series going with England. It'll be in the description below, somewhere in my channel. And we will see you. This is coming out. When is this coming out? This is coming out tomorrow morning. So it's Tuesday. Thursday's an England one, and then Sunday it'll be back to the January transfer window. And I am going to try and make some really big moves in the transfer window. Cheers guys. See you later.
1965, 2015, 50 Jahre FCM, lass die Fahne jetzt in Wind wehen. Du bist unser Stolz, heb die Arme, lass den Club leben. Die Bestie war nie weg, es wird für immer unser Club leben. Wir stehen geschlossen hinter dir, die blaue Wand steht für den Osten. Die Fans sind der Verein.